Sorry.
Good for you. Guess what? I won't let her fall to darkness. Maybe tomorrow.
You're good.
No problem.
Currently waiting in line to play for X. It's cast member exclusive. They wouldn't even let me bring Jared in, and I'm really bummed out he's not here to share this experience with me, because I really wanted to share this experience with him, but it's okay. I've waited 13 years to play this game. I'm gonna jump my chance on it. Let's do it now. Okay. I cannot film the screen, but I will tell you guys how everything is afterwards. I did it! Yay! Okay, so they have you. I also like to point out the way that they have everything set up checking in. So you go up and you check in, and they tell you how long the wait's going to be. They give you a text message on when to come back. When you get a text message, it says that you have to wait 15 minutes. That's because the experience is 15 minutes. They give you 15 minutes of actual gameplay. And that includes, as they pushed us a lot, they said that includes cutscenes and anything else. So if you want to skip the cutscenes, feel free to. And they say that because you have two options, two levels. You have the toy box, which confused the heck out of me because that's what they call Disney Infinity. The toy box is basically Toy Story Land, or Toy Story Land, Toy Story's world. And then they have, it's a boss battle, which is Hercules. I did not know it was gonna be a boss battle. I would have chose the Toy Story one first because I bit off more than I can chew. I have not played Kingdom Hearts in forever. I have not played a video game on a console in forever. So I was like running around like a crazy person for like the first couple minutes. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Where's Jared? I need help. I eventually got the hang of it. But anyway, so you fight the rock Titan.
Did you get to use the Thunder
Yes,
Mountain?
you get to use everything. They have everything unlocked. They have the all the summons. They said that I could have used summons. I was never really good at using summons to begin with, so I didn't use them.
You could have used Ariel.
That's what they told me, and I was like, well, it's good because I don't know how to do that. I've never been good at using
so
summons.
sad.
Ever been good. I've never used, I think I've used one summon in my life. Once. Out of the years of playing Kingdom Hearts, I've used one summon in my entire life.
I use Stitch all the time.
Because I can never figure out, I don't know how you do it either.
There's only 4 buttons. It's probably
not
the Y
anymore.
button.
I couldn't figure out how to use the lock, how to do lock on. I was like, and this is after like staring at the
That'd probably be the left bumper.
yeah, it ended up being but anyway, so I did the Hercules one first, and then you defeat the Titan. There's like little to no cutscenes for that. There's more cutscenes for the Toy Story one because they're kind of giving a little bit of a backstory. The basis is you're just beating up Heartless. Honestly, that's where I started to have fun. When the first little Heartless popped up, I was like, hee hee hee. Because they start out with the original ones and then they build up to the newer ones. I like how crisp and clear it is. I love the attractions, special things that you get to do. That's really fun.
Which ones did you use?
All of them. I did the Big Thunder Mountain, the pirate ship, the teacups. The teacups is my favorite because I like how it spins around. There's really not much more really to say that isn't already out there. Other than the fact that when you first go inside, there's 2 like couches that you can sit at that have the trailer playing. I bypassed that completely. But they had huge posters that I filmed. I did film quite a bit. They didn't want us to film the Keyblades there were certain sections, certain merchandise, and certain things that we weren't allowed to film or take pictures of.
Merchandise.
I'm getting to that. And so they had the original Keyblade, which I loved. Then they had his newer Keyblade that I think is the one that's in one of the, I can't remember which trailer it is. And then they had, I think it was Riku's Keyblade as well. They only had 3 Keyblades. I was really upset that they didn't have more. They may have more later, but for this preview, they only had 3. I was like, where is the rest of them? I was expecting there would be like a wall. There's 3.
Ventus and Aquas and Terras and Kairis.
3. They had 3. They didn't have any of those people.
All the ones from the different worlds.
But they had like a wall. Like when you first walk in, they have this really pretty chair, and then they have like basically all of the different characters. It's a beautiful painting of all the different characters. And then as you go on throughout, it's each of the highlighted world, like Rapunzel's world, Arendelle, the Monsters Inc., Toy Story, Pirates. They have like huge wall-to-ceiling character posters of them that you can take pictures in front of. And then they have the queues, the PlayStation queue and the Xbox queue, which is what they meant by I could wait in line or wait inside, is because, or that you weren't there. They said I could wait inside if I didn't want to wait outside because the wait time was so short. Like I said, they were like, as soon as they let you in, they're like, okay, you have 15 minutes starting now. Like they explain everything, and then they say starting now you have 15 minutes. And they just let you go at it and figure it out. They're like, there's controls on the bottom, just go. So that's why I was like really like kind of like hurting in the beginning, because I was like, I couldn't figure out how to play it. I'm like, I'm losing time here. But I did both worlds. I did the majority of it because, like I said, the Toy Story one was just beating up Heartless, which I enjoyed, don't get me wrong. I love just like beating, that's been some of my favorite things to do, is because it's mindlessly simple. You just A, the bar's filled up, Y, A. Oh, you did get to do, I did the special attack with, the rocket attack with Buzz and Woody. There's a special Goofy shot that you like shoot off like a rocket. There was a hammer thing that you can do on the Toy Story world. There was one that I did with Donald that I really liked. I couldn't remember what it was called because I only did it once.
But you didn't summon a single thing.
Well, because it all pops up. It's like, would you like to do this? It's like, yes. Like I did magic twice because like I had to go in, because you couldn't do these shortcuts or anything. Everything I have is programmed, and I'm content with what I have, and I use just that. But it was a lot of fun. It was funny because like, so we went up, and this was very last minute, by the way. We went in, and I thought it was for everybody. It was not for everybody. It was for cast members only. He couldn't even come in, which I was very upset with. And then he eventually talked me into it. And so I went in, and I was just like, I was texting my parents, my mom and my dad and my brother, which of course, you know, my parents were also anything we were into, they were into. And my mom was like, you must be the happiest person right now. And my brother was like, I am so jealous. I cannot believe you're doing this right now. And I was like, look, this game that we've been talking about for years, I'm actually playing it. This is amazing. And I was just like, oh, into the merchandise. So they have a pre-order. They have a pre-order station that you can pre-order the game before you get in line. And then they have a pre-order one after you're done. And then they had, while you're waiting and after you finish playing, before you leave, they had figurines, statues, jewelry, like these little, like, they look like the
Amiibos?
Yes, they look like those. Can you let me finish?
No. You take forever.
I asked if any of the merchandise there was going to be available in the next week or to buy at the store, like during this experience. And she said there's little codes by each one of them that you could scan and you can buy them online. But I'm like, you could do that before. Basically, it's like links to go to their website to go and buy it online. You can't buy it like in the shop.
But it's through the Disney store.
No, it's through Square Enix.
Through Square Enix.
Yeah, like the Kingdom Hearts website. Which bummed me out because they had Keyblade necklaces that I've been wanting for a really long time. And I was like, oh, do I get a discount? And they're like, no, you have to go online and get it. I'm like, that's stupid. What a buzzkill. You're gonna show us something to buy that we can't even buy then and there. This was a spontaneous thing. Sammy told me last night there was gonna be a soft opening. Wasn't even sure if I was gonna go. We weren't planning to go until this weekend. But I was like, I wanna go, because I saw people posting pictures. Now I know why there weren't a whole lot of people. It's because it was a cast exclusive thing. It wasn't even announced that it was going to be cast exclusive. Because I was like, I don't remember seeing anything.
It was never announced in the first place.
Yeah, so, but it was fun. I wish you could have experienced it with me. Literally, I was sitting the entire time and I was like, I wanted to share this experience with you. But it's okay, we'll go again and...
Just wait a bit so it's not as busy.
Anyway, it's not gonna be that bad. It's set up so that way you can check in first thing and then go shopping, go eat, and then come back. And then you wait about 15 minutes or so for like the next group to be able to go out. So anyway, thought you all will enjoy that. I'm really excited for this game to come out. Jared and I got Kingdom Hearts drinks. Mine's the Uni Tea, and he got
the gummy ship.
The gummy ship.
It's a frozen type of strawberry lemonade.
Mine is pretty much the same
with
thing.
Raspberry syrup.
Except mine's got Passion Tango, scoop of strawberry, and white tea lemonade, which is pretty much what I get with white tea lemonade. Is it good?
Yeah. It's more of a you drink than a me drink.
Probably.